Disgruntled. Like I'm supposed to be happy about it? I signed the papers. Tell you what, let's call this my exit interview. Jason, you at work?
Am I hearing cookies?
Girl Scout.
For the most important meal of the day?
They cornered me at the store.
Just say no, man.
What monster says no to Girl Scouts? And anyway, break, fast, a double negative. Just means I have to not eat.
Come back or that's all you'll be eating. For once, can't you just buy in?
I bent over backwards for them. I will not bend forward.
Hang in a little longer. You always tell me when you're jibing, hang in a little longer than last time and you'll make it.
That only works in windsurfing.
So I have to live with Jared getting his way?
But they love his energy.
I want to punch him hard.
Just finish your BSEE. Make electricity your bitch. Then bail. Like a water start for your career. You push that sail out of the water, brother. The wind whips under it and yanks you up like the hand of Jesus.
Thanks. Have fun not working.
You betcha. Son of a... Of course. Finally. Must be blowing 20. Gotta get out there. Gotta get out there.
This is one of those wind things, huh?
It's a windsurfer.
Windsurfer?
Wind surfer. It's called a batten. Now we can lift the sail.
This is hard to do. I have to wait until my arms get bigger and stronger. Do you stand here?
No, you stand on the board. Isn't someone watching you?
My auntie.
I gotta get out there.
How do you stand on it?
Like this, see? Look, I gotta go get the rest of my stuff.
Do you want me to watch your stuff so no little kids mess around with it?
I can be optimistic. I can think about really depressing stuff and still think I'll be okay. Like, right now I'm thinking, I didn't have to be a druggie, a drunk, or an out-of-control gambler to wreck my life. It's not 20 yet, but look at that cloud bank. It'll pick up. See? Optimistic. You wreck your life day by day. Decisions you thought won't matter much are the ones that get you. Any of it can wreck your life without the bother of hiding booze, blowing your money on drugs, or gambling it all away. You take a job. It looks like a good company. But you get put in the wrong department. But you show up every day. You try to do the right thing for 8 hours, or 10, or 12. Ah, here it comes. Every project they shove you into gets canceled. To bail yourself out, you spend months learning shiny new technologies. Meanwhile, there's reorgs. You get shuffled from boss to boss to boss until you get the worst one. And those shiny new technologies you learn, they sputter and die. My worst boss, he made me write SQL. Plus, he wanted it coded so the data wouldn't show he was screwing up. It's like he wanted a magic bathroom scale. Change the numbers and ta-da! You just lost 130 pounds. When I quit, the boss called me impulsive. This is the same boss who complained that I wasn't flexible and needed to be more spontaneous. So what am I, impulsive or spontaneous? Where'd the wind go? Come on. Ah, there it is. Let's get some running room. Now or never. Hold on a little longer. Hold on a little longer. Whoa! Whoa! Well, that was kind of fun. Wind always wins. It throws you over the boom like a slap upside the head to get your attention. Whoa, thunderheads. Time to get off the lake. Don't want this headline. Electrical engineer, struck by lightning. If the strike didn't kill me, the embarrassment would. I was just chilling on the beach, really chilling. It's weird that you can get hypothermic, even in a warm rain. Was I dreaming, hallucinating, or what?
Breathe, 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 breathe.
I don't remember ever dating her. Nothing looked like my beach. Well, that's inconvenient. It was all kind of foggy. A lame-ass lying boss, hanging in for 6 years 'cause, you know, money. Finally quitting. Going windsurfing to shed the bad juju. A storm I didn't see coming. Last time I ate was before the storm. Can you help me find... We're filming here. So, like, if you could back off. Jared, what the hell? Are we gonna do the car shot or what? Okay, Rob. This is the one where the cop feels the car hood. Got it, Jared. It's warm so he knows the bad guys just got here. He jimmies the door, pops the hood, and pulls a wire off the starter. But it's a Tesla. Trying to work here. Who the hell are... It's electric. The motor's down by the wheels. No heat from the hood, no starter, and there's nothing in the door to... Fine. So the cop gets under the car and disconnects the electric motor. It's sealed. The bottom is sealed. You can't... Jared, get this guy off the set. I'm not gonna have some chump in a wetsuit tell me... Guess you got the worst of it, eh? Love to chat, but I gotta meet a guy at the... You're not going anywhere, bud. Ah, jeez, it's Audrey. This won't be pretty. Audrey? Again? Now what? Excuse me, sir? Does this motel have a restaurant? Velocitas Erratico? Really? I whom speed destroys on an RV? Audrey, you okay? Hey, do you know how to get to the boardroom? I don't even know where this is. This bonehead came out of nowhere and... Can you tell me where the boardroom is? The motel doesn't have one. No, I meant, they rent sailboards, kiteboards, you know, just water kidding. Sports. Local joke. Just turn right out of the... Excuse me, we're not done. This is my insurance. Give me yours. Now, there's no need for that. Audrey, right? Call me Skog. Audrey, do you really think it's worth us getting all wound up about this thing? Skog? That's not a name. You don't have insurance, do you? Of course I got insurance. That RV is my home, and you just hit it. You pulled up behind me when I was already... I will sue your ass, Skog. The boardroom is just down the beach. Turn right out of here and... That boardroom, do they have food? Probably. Mind if I... Sure, come on. You're just gonna let him drive away? Audrey, I think you better let this go. You can still drive it. Hey, what the... Carpe ventum? Latin. It means seize the wind. So that's Skog. You know that guy? Not as much as I'd like. Best windsurfing coach in the country. That Audrey. What is wrong with her? T-bones my RV and then whines about it. Yeah, weird. I was just looking for a place to eat. You don't happen to have... Sorry, I don't keep much food around. I'll buy lunch. Guess you don't keep your gear around either. Where's, like, your board and stuff? People bring their boards, and I teach them. smells good. Can I get one of those? And a beer. You betcha. I don't care how cool and calm you think you are, Skog. You can't just hit a car and leave. Audrey, how fast was the RV going when it hit your car? Get out of my face. Julius, guys, we got a nice beach vibe going here. You must have some idea. I mean, it's big. If you were looking back at all, you'd have seen it. I think we're gonna have to move this. I'll clear this up. We're still good with the teaching gig, right? Ah, you're Skog. So that wasn't a bogus email. That's your real name, eh? Look, I'll show you. It's his fault. Hey, I just wrote that. See? Obviously, he didn't see my backup lights, or he would have stopped. Your backup lights weren't on. She's pissed. Let me do the talking. The dent in the RV is 4 feet from the back end. It's 32 feet long. It was stopping, so it's going maybe 2 miles an hour, 29 feet per second. So the RV was there for at least a second before you hit it. Time enough to see it and stop. So if you're gonna go all legal on me, Audrey, you're gonna lose. Listen to your boyfriend. Just drive it. Brad is not my boyfriend. Sure acts like it. A little young, but... Let's focus on how much you owe me. Maybe $2,000? I'll get an estimate. Or, how about this? I pay you with windsurfing lessons. I don't want to windsurf. I don't even want to watch people windsurfing. It'll be good for you. Help you unwind. Loosen up. I'm plenty loose. I mean, just pay me. Here. That's $2,000. Well, a guy who teaches windsurfing, driving a cheap-ass RV, just hands $2,000 to a stranger? It's counterfeit, right? My investments let me do what I want. The money's legit. Keep it. But take the lessons. You gotta windsurf, Audrey. It's glorious. You stand in the water, balancing your sail. It twitches and bounces. You steer your board downwind, but not too much. You look upwind for just the right gust. It hits. You step on and yank yourself up. Now you're moving. You slide your feet back and hook in. You feel the power. It goes through you, into the board, pushing you faster and faster. But the wind's always changing. A little this way, a little that way. Sometimes a low, sometimes a gust. You turn upwind, but you don't want to stall. You head up just enough to get yourself some running room. Hang on, you got the $2,000. Stick with me for a minute. You get on a reach and pick up some speed. Then a broad reach. You're really cooking now. You unhook, lean in, and carve into a jive. You throw the sail around, pull it in on the other side, and go. the swells. Water sizzles off the tail like it's turning to steam. So, I'm supposed to dress up like Spider-Man here and do all that stuff. For what? Because it feels good, Audrey. And wearing a wetsuit does make you feel like a superhero. Audrey, it's been 2 years. Have some fun. Believe me, he's not feeling guilty because you're suffering. She'll be back. There's still wrinkles in the luff. When you give lessons, you can rig it your way. Just because you feel good doing something doesn't mean I'll feel good doing it. You two finally getting it on? No. God, no. No offense taken. Some guy wants her to take windsurfing lessons. Oh, your thing with Skog. It's not a thing. The money's for my car, and I'm keeping it. Free lessons from the best coach in the country? You should definitely take them. Not happening. And please don't tell me how good it will make me feel. I'm telling you, these wrinkles in the luff, not good. More luff means more lift. These are beginners. They need that. But wrinkles kill lift. They'll smooth out when the wind fills the sail. It's designed that way. Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. You should have heard this pompous idiot pontificate. You look for just the right gust. Please, will you just let me? Then he gets all wound up about blasting over the waves. Seriously, Audrey, take the lessons. Thanks for helping me write it down. Least I could do. If it was another kind of sail, you'd have been right about the wrinkles. Live and learn. With age comes wisdom. But you gotta pay attention. Otherwise, you just get old. Okay, don't take the lessons. But do something. It's been 2 years. And 5 months. You forget, he left me. So? So I'm the wounded one. Indeed. Getting dumped for a slut who worked on the spam line? Harsh, man. I heard they'd hook up right there on the factory floor. Oh, I thought that odor came from something he ate. Maybe it was. Don't go there, Brad. Even a whiff of it makes me gag. So, you're never gonna let yourself have fun. Okay, maybe I could use a little fun, but does it have to be windsurfing? You might like it. Gives you time to think about stuff. Or forget stuff. Patents, huh? I'm guessing there's money, but a lot of trouble, eh? The legal stuff can be a hassle. I just work on what feels natural. Yeah, I guess it's easier to be yourself when it pays off. So, you like giving lessons? Love it. But I could use some help. God, I hate junk on my beach. I'm working on something that might help. Like what? A trash collecting robot? Good idea, but no. It turns plastic junk into electric power. So, instead of junk on the beach, plastic's a fuel that powers stuff. Like lights, fans, cars. People see that, they don't throw away plastic so much. Right? Exactly. Ah, cool. But, when are you gonna start the lessons? I got 12 people signed up. How about tomorrow morning? You good helping me with teaching? You betcha. He's not gonna cost me more, is he? Look, I need the cash. I don't have a job. I got lost in a storm. My board's busted, and I still don't know where... Relax, the both of you. His pay'll come out of my cut. I'm gonna check the gear. Looks kinda shabby. It's fine. We'll see. Must be nice. Huh? You two having your own businesses. Must be nice being your own boss, not having to go on job interviews. Listen, bud, see those people? They're all my bosses. And if I want a new customer, I gotta talk to them. Yeah, but I bet they don't ask what your biggest weakness is. Well, no, but recruiters ask that all the time. I told this one guy, gosh, there's so many to choose from. They say a person's weakness can also be his strength. Depends on the situation. So for coding jobs like this one, my biggest weakness would be thinking too much. You understand the question, right? I think about how the product is used, then I think about data structures and algorithms that'll make it work better. Make it easy to use, make it easy to maintain. Then I think about how to spec it so it can be coded. And the naming. Naming objects and functions is... This isn't what... Screw it. Are you detail-oriented? Well, what kind of details are you worried about? What do you mean? I mean, there's a lot of details. Which ones do you want me to pay attention to? If you know the job, you'd know which ones. You're probably right, but if you know what job you want me to do, wouldn't you know too? Okay, this interview is over. By the way, the next time someone asks you about your weakness, tell them you don't know when to shut up. Glad I'm not coaching you. Yeah, no job, but totally worth it. Gear looks usable. Guess we're ready for him.